On July 1st, the first day of Beijing's new national security law for Hong Kong, the territory's protesters who took part in the annual pro-democracy march played cat and mouse chases with police. Over 370 protesters were arrested while the authorities filed tear gas and pepper balls. Our Hyo-sun with more.
On the first full day that the national security law took effect in Hong Kong, the city's police arrested more than 370 citizens who took to the streets for the annual July 1st pro-democracy march. Among them, at least 10 have been charged for violating the new national security law by shouting for Hong Kong's independence.
When they say day is night and dark is light, you just can't argue because they are the law. But this is not rule of law. This is not even rule by law. This is rule by decree, because anything is up to their interpretation.
Hong Kong police also fired tear gas, pepper balls, and deployed water cannons against the protesters. Such unrest follows the Chinese government's passing of the new national security law, which is ostensibly meant to restore prosperity and stability to a city rocked by months-long protests. However, the new legislation is also expansive in another unprecedented way, as it covers not only Hong Kong residents, but also anyone living abroad. In other words, Hong Kongers studying or working abroad, as well as foreign nationals, can be subject to the controversial law. On the same day the law took effect, the UK announced that it will offer citizenship to around 3 million Hong Kong residents who have British national overseas passports or who are eligible for one. A day after the announcement, Beijing's foreign ministry slammed the UK, warning it could retaliate with, quote, corresponding measures.
Hong Kong matters are China's internal affair. Foreign forces should not interfere. The legislation of the national security law belongs to our national jurisdiction.
As many nations around the world condemn the new law, the U.S. Senate on Thursday approved a bill to impose sanctions on banks doing business with Chinese officials involved in the implementation of the national security law on Hong Kong. It was passed by unanimous consent just a day after the House of Representatives passed it without opposition. The legislation now awaits President Trump's signature. Hyo-sun, Arirang News.